Hello everybody, welcome back. And in last week's video, we understood that from now on, the grace of God will not be coming by birth for the Israelites, but by law. And we also looked about how we should act a day-to-day life in between two eyes. We should watch and respect and respond in Jesus Christ's ways, we saw, and we should encourage this in one eye. And then on the other eye, we should be warning and not fall into the wrong way as the Israelite did as disobedience is one way. So we have to always know what we should do in one eye and what we shouldn't do in one eye. So we finished off with this kind of text last week. So today we're going to carry on, but we're going to look in Romans 11th chapter, 17th to 27th verse. So let's read now. So first we're going to just read Romans 11th chapter, 17th verse first. So we're going to Romans 11, 17 to 27. So, I shall read the first verse now. But if some of the branches were broken off, and you, although a wild olive shoot, were grafted among the other roots, and now share in the nourishing root of the olive tree. So, we can understand here, Paul explains that the natural Israelites have been cut off from the plan of God to become like the natural, they become the holy nation, So they've been cut off. But that doesn't mean all the natural Israelites have been completely cut off from the chance. For example, there are still some good Israelites, such as the disciples and the apostles and the early church Christians, who are all Jews, who followed God. So we can understand that some of them still stayed, but now new people are getting attached on as the Gentiles. So now we can understand that we have gained the opportunity to be on this giant olive tree now. So like we're saying, the olive tree is where all the olive branches were, but most of them are cut off, and then new different artificial branches are being put on, and we are those new Gentiles, we are saying now. So now we're going to read 18 to 21. Do not be arrogant towards the branches. If you are, remember, it is not you who supports the root, but the root that supports you. Then you will say, branches were broken off so that I might be grafted in. That is true, they were broken off because of their unbelief, but you stand fast through faith. So do not become proud, but fear. For if God did not spare the natural branches, neither will he spare you. So God has given us a very good warning here for us to see the opportunity, to understand about he's given us and considered us, and he's given us a chance. So he said we should not be arrogant and proud of ourselves that we've got a chance, but we should tremble because God's ways are always perfect and has done the right thing for a reason. But he cut off the chosen people for a reason because of their disobedience. So if he cut off the real branches or the real people like that, even after, because of disobedience, just like that, how long would it take for artificial branches, if they did the wrong thing, for him to cut off? So it'd be much easier for God to do it. For example, we could take, let's say we have a plastic rod. If we cut the rod, we saying then, that means that, so basically we've cut the rod now. But if we glue it back together, it won't be as strong as before because it's not got those attachments inside it like it did before you cut it. So that's why he's saying here, we should not be proud of what we've come now, but we should be fear of God, and we should do the right thing and follow Jesus, not the Israelites' ways. So now we'll read 22nd to 24. Note that then the kindness and the severity of God. Severity towards those who have fallen, but kindness to you. Provide you continue in his kindness. Otherwise you too will be cut off. And even then if they do not continue in their unbelief, will be grafted in, for God has the power to graft them in again. For if you were cut from what is nature by a wild olive tree and grafted contrary to nature into a cultivative olive tree, how much more will these natural branches be grafted back into their own olive tree? So we can understand here the clear process law he has given us to here. So he's kind of, now we can understand about next verse. We're going to understand about the real reason why we are waiting for the 144,000 and the importance of this for why we are waiting. So let's read 25th to 26th verse. Lest you be wise in your own sight, I do not want you to be unaware of this mystery, brothers, and partial hardening has come upon Israel until the fullness of the Gentiles has come in. And in this way all Israel will be saved, as it is written. Okay, now we're going to stop there now. We'll continue the next part of 26 and then read 27 later. But first, we need to understand the important point now. Here it is saying that the 144,000 must be finished. So they are So God has hold the Israelites wait and making the 144,000 Gentiles to have a chance to become the God's children. So he is giving them the chance while holding them on, the Israelites, so they don't become part of the 144,000. Since, of course, they will become most of it since they are the chosen nation. So God is holding them so we have the chance to become part of it as well. So while God is waiting, we have to wait. God is waiting for the 144,000 to finish. And in this period only, the Israelites are having a hard time in this period. Since since the disobedience, they are having hard times. But after the 144,000 is finished, then they will realize what they have done and they will repent to God and they will come back to God. And this will happen at the end of the Armageddon war, where the Israelites will realize the mistake they did to Jesus Christ and they did at the start. So then they will realize and repent and they will become with God again. And they will become with God, of course. So now let's read 26, the last part, and the 27th verse. So, and in this way all Israel will be saved, as it is written. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong part. The deliverer will become from Zion. He will banish ungodliness from Jacob, and this will be my covenant with them when I take away their sins. So he's saying he will banish ungodliness from Jacob. So he'll banish that, and their sins, he will take away the sins they had made, since they would have realized and repent at the end of the Armageddon war. So that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.